evening. The news bulletin. The President with Ramkalawan chaired a meeting this morning with the aim of finding solutions to improve the access to funding to local businesses. Present at the meeting were Vice President Ahmed Afif, the Minister for Investment, Entrepreneurship and Industry Devika Vidot, the First Deputy Governor of the Central Bank Brian Comita, the Chairperson of the Bankers Association Audrey Poutin, and other high officials. The next meeting is scheduled for January. The SFRS, the Seychelles Fire and Rescue Services, says that it has attended to 326 emergencies incidents this year. This is according to its Emergency Incident Statistic Report, which runs from the 1st of January to the 17th of December this year, which was 2 days ago. The Public Relations Officer of the agency, Assistant Divisional Officer Terence Adfi, says that this year's statistics so far shows a mere 1.8% increase over last year, with a difference of 6 more cases. The agency has also recorded 4 major incidents this year.
There were 144 fire-related incidents, a total of 182 non-fire-related incidents, and 1 false alarm, and 14 investigative calls that SFRS entered into. And in regards to building and domestic fires, which involve commercial building and domestic premises, private dwelling, there was a total of 40 cases which Seychelles Fire and Rescue Services attended to. And in these incidents, there were 6 buildings that was completely destroyed by fire, and this included 4 dwelling houses and 2 commercial buildings. And in regards to major incidents, SFRSA attended a total of 4 major incidents, which included a fire in a warehouse at Providas, and the incident of a landfill, which occurred on the 17th of October. And the landfill fire went for 2 days. And there was also the incident at Zone 14, Iljipo, at the net field where there was the fire. And as well, lastly, on the 9th of December, there was the incident at the Montaigne-Posey prison where there was a riot. For the festive season, SFRS wishes to inform the public in general to be more cautious in regards to fire, the danger of fire. So we are advising people to be more careful, especially in regards to electrical appliances, to ensure that they always switch off the appliances which are not supposed to remain on. So avoid the overloading of any electrical appliances, especially if they are leaving their home or before they go to sleep. And as well, we would like to also advise people to be more cautious when they are cooking. Wish all the people of Seychelles a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2025.
Teachers and others who work with students in educational centers have seen the results of an assessment. Sumit Gulati, a consultant through the Ministry of Education, has done to identify the resources needed to ensure that teaching and learning are effective in the country, especially in the field of entrepreneurship. In his report, which was funded by the African Development Bank, Mr. Gulati touched on the strategic training plan he has developed to strengthen the capacity of teachers to promote entrepreneurship and financial literacy in the school curriculum in Seychelles, which will start next year for 3 years.
The training plan has been developed in such a way that teachers will be trained in the next 3 years to understand what are the gaps, how to blend the learning. So they will have a separate trainings which they will go through, and it will be through a master trainer plan where they will have some master trainers who will learn first and then they'll do the classes. So what happens once it starts going to the primary, it starts with the primary education level. So once they start understanding finance, they know what is money, they know how the business is run across the world, they know, okay, with this basic change in the science, I can create a product. So if they suppose the bakery can understand the science behind packaging, a good packaging which can be exported. So what I'm saying is technology has to be integrated at all levels. which is being promoted throughout the world today, is integrated with financial and entrepreneurship education. And obviously the major component of the training model which I have suggested is that we need to have a monitoring and evaluation system. So if a teacher comes in from there, he has to put it to the classes. And at the same time, we have to understand the time constraints with the teachers. So if they don't have time, so the curriculum has to be redesigned in some way so that the curriculum load comes down and teacher is able to innovate and bring these to the classes. So follow-up, obviously after 3 years, not all after 3 years, every year there needs to be a follow-up and the monitoring of the things that it is going to the classes. If the teacher requires a retraining, then some probably short-term courses, some online courses needs to be given to them so that eventually students start learning at the primary level.
Malu Seychelles has donated tuna loins worth 150,000 rupees to the Ministry of Education for the school meal, the Ministry for Social Affairs for the orphanage centers, and the Ministry for Home of the Elderly. This is an annual donation that Malu Seychelles conducts as a well to give back to the community. Customer Service Manager Yvonne Ernesta.
The management strongly believe that giving back to the community is very important, and especially at this time of year in the spirit of the festive season. And also as our business year comes to an end. Malu Seychelles engages in fishing and exporting of tuna fish, which is fish with high protein and nutritional content.
The fourth SEPS Voluntary Awards ceremony is taking place this evening at the Eden Bleu Hotel. The ceremony, which will start at 6:30, will be live on SBC3 in an hour to recognize and honor volunteers. Gast continues their 10 for 10 campaign in commemoration of the company's 10th anniversary. They donated 20,000 rupees to the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, SSPCA. This donation is part of the continuous commitment that Gast has had for the last 6 years with its organization and towards animal welfare in Seychelles. Gast has worked closely with the SSPCA to help fund various initiatives, including shelter improvements, rescue operations, and public education campaigns. Chairman of the SSPCA, Felice Rydin, explains how this donation helped them move forward in their endeavors.
We are an NGO that runs solely on donations. Donations of these sorts are imperative for our running. As we all know, animal welfare is a really big issue in Seychelles, and without these types of monetary contributions, we wouldn't be able to run. So this type of money goes towards our running costs, food, staffing. You know, our staff do an excellent job of trying to make sure that the animals that come in, they're given a life that is, you know, better than the one that they came from, because a lot of our surrenders are strays. And so this money obviously goes to help to their well-being and their care.
A group of students who participated in a digital technology competition in Greece received their certificates. The students were both from public and private schools. Seychelles came out in the 20th position out of 180 countries and won first place in the social media competition. They made a robot. The Ministry of Education hopes that such competition will motivate other young people to take up a career in digital technology. Stay with us at 8 p.m. for the news bulletin in Creole.